In this video, I'm going to go through some of my techniques for filming handheld at night. So here's the gear I'm going to use, and then we'll get on to the techniques. Okay, this is Bangkok's Chinatown, which is one of the biggest Chinatowns in the world. Whenever I arrive in a place like this, it's kind of overwhelming. There's a lot going on. I take a moment to just take in the surroundings and formulate sort of a plan. It's easy to just pull out your camera, start shooting, and get carried away with that, which can be fine. I mean, you can get some really good shots that way, but I find that usually it's more efficient to walk around without the camera first and pick out certain subjects that you think are the most interesting and then go back and shoot them. So I have put my camera on the gimbal, but I'm actually not going to turn the gimbal on. I'm just going to use the gimbal to make the camera heavier, which makes the movements a little bit steadier and takes out some of the micro jitters. I've got my 18mm lens on the camera, which forces me to get closer to the subject. I like to be up close and personal. It makes it feel a lot more intense than just zooming in from far away. Photo okay? Okay? Okay. When I'm filming people on the street, I'm always trying to capture specific little moments with them, and I want those moments to line up perfectly with my camera movement. But I don't want to have to direct the person because that kind of ruins the spontaneity, so I end up just doing the same camera move over and over and over, hoping that at some point everything will line up perfectly. And usually after a while it does. So what happened there was they put some extra gas on the flame just for the camera to make it look good on camera. And after I got one take of that, I showed the footage to the cook because I knew that he was like cool with the camera and he probably would have liked to see how it came out. Very good. Yeah, thank you. So he actually asked for one more take. He said, hold on one more time. And then he put some more gas on the flame and it went even bigger the second time. So that's one cool thing about sort of interacting with the people that you're filming instead of just standing back, and filming from far away. If you get up close and you get them invested in the shot, then sometimes they'll do a little bit extra just to make the shot better. Nice. So a lot of my shooting's done, with the gimbal, a lot of camera movement, and I like to contrast that by doing other shots with the telephoto lens that are very static. So I like to have a variety when I edit. I don't want everything to be wide-angle lenses and gimbals, because then you're cutting from one similar shot to another similar shot, and the edit becomes very boring. So for the purpose of variety, for the purpose of giving myself the option for different pacing in my edit, I like to have shots where everything's very static in the frame. So when I have a big open space like this, one thing I like to do is put a long lens on my camera. So this is the 85 f1.8 lens, the Sony 85 f1.8. And I like to get really low. See how it gets sort of out of focus in the foreground there? That's what I like. And I kind of sit and I wait and I just let stuff happen in front of the camera. So all I need is somebody to be doing something in the foreground and then the train to go by in the background, and I'll have a really cool shot. This has gyro stabilization that you can do in post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stabilize that shot in post using Catalyst software, which is Sony's special software for stabilization, which should make it look like a gimbal shot. You can get away with that with some kinds of shots. For other kinds of shots, gyro doesn't work so well. But for slow, basic walking shots, gyro does a pretty good job. I'm going to try another one of these fake gimbal shots by just sliding my body a little bit like this.